Flower. So all of the major streets here in the downtown area are also heavily impacted, and you can see Pico Boulevard there coming up, the exit that I had mentioned. So we'll see if that's where he decides to get off and stuck behind this slower moving car. But that guy's not going slow because he wants to. It's just a heavily impacted area at this time of the night.
Yeah, we're getting reports. This is the 2018 Jeep Cherokee stolen 2 weeks ago. Was spotted today here in the Lakewood area. Now, as Eliana's been mentioning here, only an airship is following, so that means no ground unit. This is in surveillance mode, but now it's made its way off the 110 freeway. Eliana making its way within the downtown area here at Pico Boulevard.
Yeah, so he was on Pico Boulevard near LA Drive, so he's just on the other side here of the convention center. We'll see him pop out the other side here. And his choice of going into downtown is perhaps going to work in the favor of this driver.
Just downtown where they're going to disappear.
These areas are very easy to hide from a police helicopter because of all of the parking structures that are here. So it's very easy for the airship to lose sight of the vehicle, considering that there's no ground units behind this guy and lots of pedestrian traffic
people in the street
coming up right next to the LA Live and Convention Center.
The Lakers are playing out there this evening. I believe the Lakers are playing out there this evening, and typically people would be out there because game time is usually 7 or 7:30 in the evening. So you will see a lot of pedestrians out there.
Yeah, we're going to see a lot of pedestrian traffic here. And the other thing we see, of course, is going to be all of these high-rises, which is going to make it really difficult for the helicopter to continue following him and making it difficult for us as well. But you can see the night sun there from the police helicopter trying to find the vehicle here in the area of Pico and Flower in the downtown LA area. I see the night sun just on the other side.
Apparently I have no notifications, guys.
At this point,
Yo, somebody said F the Lakers.
I'm just going to follow the night sun, though. It is following the vehicles that are headed southbound here on Flower, just north of the 10 freeway.
Yeah, Elena, you mentioned being on surface streets in the downtown area would be beneficial for the driver only because of the high rises here, the parking structures, the parking lots, and of course the trees that we see draping the streets here. So again, this driver could be anywhere at this point.
Yeah, and I do think he's under that tree there. I'm hearing the police helicopter. He thinks he found him, so he thinks he's at the light there, which is not something we've really seen this driver do, stop at red lights like this. So we'll see if he does have the right car within his line of sight here. He's leaning toward it being right there, so we'll see if that is, in fact, the vehicle. But the driving, at least at this point, appears to be a little bit different, considering that he's stopping at the light.
And one of the issues that law enforcement has on this, Ileana, correct me if I'm wrong, is the fact that this is a stolen vehicle. So they don't necessarily know who's behind the wheel here. They don't know what they're dealing with in terms of past history of this driver or anything like that.
Yeah, correct. Normally, they can run the plates on a vehicle. It gives them the registered driver's information. But, of course, that is not the person who stole the vehicle, so they really don't know. They really don't know if that is, in fact, the person, or that rather, they don't really know who is driving the vehicle. And I was following that group of cars up there because the airship had said that he thought that it was amongst that group, but now he thinks that it's this car here. So difficult to tell because there were a couple of cars that looked very similar. And of course, he did lose sight of him there for a second behind some of these buildings. So he thinks this might be the car. So we'll follow this driver here for a little bit.
Imagine you're just driving and all of a sudden all these choppers are following you.
Based off of the driving pattern, it just doesn't really look like what we were looking at before. So perhaps this is
what
not
were we looking at before? I don't even know myself.
Perhaps the driver has decided to change the way he is driving here to try to fool the authorities above. But again, this is going to be in downtown Los Angeles, just off of Venice and Hope, north of the 10 freeway.
We had the same thought, Atlanta, perhaps changing his driving pattern to blend in here along with everybody else.
That doesn't look like a Jeep Cherokee, does it?
As I said, it's a Jeep Cherokee?
Let's see, I'm going to zoom in. Hard to tell. I can't remember if the vehicle we saw earlier even had a sunroof. I think that might even be an Audi. It looks like an Audi symbol to me from this vantage point.
Yeah.
But that is the vehicle that the airship thought was the correct one. I'm going to lean toward it not being, considering the very
It does look like the other one, though.
We're seeing here now, which is 100% different than what we had witnessed earlier when we were over this pursuit.
And we're not seeing any units in and around that area at all at this point, right?
Correct. Yeah, no units here. There weren't any units during the entire time that we were on the chase. There were only some Lakewood sheriff's units at the very beginning of the chase. And then once the airstrip got overhead, they gave it up and they went into surveillance mode. And as I was saying, when he exited in downtown, I just knew that that was going to work in his favor because the airstrip wasn't going to be able to follow him through all of these high rises. And without any ground units behind him, this person was going to likely get away. And I am now hearing on the police scanner that that is exactly what is happening here. The airship is saying that he does not have eyes on him. The vehicle that we had followed there for the last minute or so was not the correct one. So at this point, this stolen vehicle, Jeep, is still on the run here in downtown Los Angeles.
It does not happen often, but once in a while they do get away. Ileana
Happens all the time.
Marina in News Chopper 4. We're going to keep her over the scene as they continue to look for this, and we will move on.
Turning now to our weather. We are finally...
Let me see if there's any other live feeds. I know NBC was live on their YouTube page. They might still be live. Oh, yeah, here. Wait. NBC, they're still live on their YouTube page. Let me just do that for now. Looks like they lost it, but the vehicle did look similar to me though. When I rewinded back, and it looked similar. I don't know if it's the same, and maybe that's how this mess has happened, is that it looked similar. Because that one to me almost looks like he has a sunroof too. God, I'm all messed up. Sorry, guys. Like, what the hell I'm doing? It's like, I don't know, the sticky keys or something when I'm touching stuff. Did they find him again? Is that him? I mean, all those black SUVs almost look similar. But this one looks like he might have had like a little top thing to it, like a little, what do they call it? I don't know. It's hard to say. Maybe it is a little different because the other one that Ileana was talking about did look like it had a Audi logo on the back. I can't tell with this one. I'm going to have to see what the chat is saying. Compared to what? That does look different. I think it is different. It does look different. That was... Oh, man. All right, let me see what you guys are saying.
Well, for all of you still watching us here online, we, of course, thank you for your viewership. We were actually just scanning around. One of the other media ships thought they had the vehicle here on the West Mountain Freeway, but that is not the vehicle. Apparently, the car actually has a low jack, so that is how authorities are able to quickly determine that that was not the car. So the low jack is still pinging, but the sheriff's helicopter said it was pinging in the other direction, so likely closer to downtown Los Angeles where we last spotted this vehicle.
I miss 4K streaming, man. I just like seeing myself in higher quality. Oh, I can change that. Maybe that'll help. Looks like it's gone, man. By the way, the House passed apparently the Epstein files, but now it has to go.
We're good, Jamie. They don't have it right now.
Has to go to Senate. So I'll believe it when I see it. When those files come out,
Once again, everyone who joined us here online. The vehicle is still on the run, likely in the downtown LA area, but again, stolen from Ontario, spotted today off the 105 freeway in the Lakewood area. We're actually going to depart, going to go get some gas for News Chopper 4, but the NBC4 News at 6 o'clock continues, and of course, we're also coming up at 7. We hope you can tune in for that. From News Chopper 4, I'm Eliana Moreno, alongside my pal George Marciano. Thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.
I don't know what's going on too with the hidden true crime stuff, but it seems like it's kind of spiraled even further. There's something about lawsuits and stuff. I don't really know what's going on with that.
Y buenas noches desde el helicóptero. Yo soy Eliana Moreno reportando. Estábamos siguiendo esa persecución policial.
Well, the good news is the connection has been smooth all day. It looks like it's fine-tuned, even though I'm not streaming in 4K. I don't know if I should mess around with it or just leave it. Fuck it, like it's working. Don't touch it anymore, you know? 5 teens arrested in California for the door kick TikTok challenge that's been terrorizing homeowners across the U.S. I can't believe people have the nerve to even do something like this and not think that you might get killed. You know how many stories people just show up to the wrong house and they're getting shot and killed? People that don't even knock or ring the doorbell. People that just pull up in the driveway and they're like, oh, I'm in the wrong place. And they're getting shot from a distance. Police in Elk Grove said at least the latest arrests include 2 13-year-olds. Officers said the kids caused more than $680 in damage. These kids are lucky to be alive and not have been shot. Look at this shit. What?
Hillsborough County officials say 5 teenagers were seen walking around a neighborhood there.
Well, this says Florida teens.
Late Friday night when 2 of them walked up into a home there to do the challenge. The Ring camera footage shows the teens wearing ski masks. They kick the front door in there, then fire an airsoft gun before taking off. Well, now deputies are warning parents against this dangerous challenge. It's been trending online as well.
This is what one family heard inside of their home just
Alabama.
after 10 p.m. Saturday. This video shows 2 people wearing masks pounding on a family's front door in the Timber Creek neighborhood. But for the family inside the home, it wasn't a joke.
Wow. These kids, man, just got too much time on their hands. There was that lady that was just a cleaning lady that knocked on the wrong door the other day. She got killed. Well, I don't even know if she knocked. I think she just walked up and she was shot and killed. I'm not sure if she knocked or rang the bell. I'm not sure if she even had the opportunity to do that. It's crazy, man. People are on edge. There was this video, too, that was going viral about this mother and her children that got beat up by other kids. I don't know what was going on because it was at the school called Bright School in Chicago. Let me see. Bright School in Chicago. I might do a little something on it later or tomorrow or something. Damn, a vehicle submerged in water. Uh-oh. One person rescued, okay. No, I guess everybody's okay. Damn, what the heck happened over here? Wow. Is this the vehicle they pulled out? Oh yeah, that's the vehicle that was pulled out of the water. One person was rescued after a vehicle submerged into the inner harbor in Baltimore. City Fire Department responded. Upon arrival, fire rescue boat 1 and 2 worked in tandem and confirmed the vehicle was fully submerged between Baltimore Harbor Piers 4 and 5. BCFD dive teams recovered one victim in critical condition, who was then transported to the hospital. Okay. Wow. What in the heck happened, yo? What the hell? How does this happen? Purple Phantom, what's up, man? So, yeah, let me see the name of that school. Something Elementary. I don't know if I can show the fight. I don't think I can show the fight. Oh, Bright Elementary is what it's called. Somebody was live out there.
What?
So there was this school in Chicago. It's called Bright Elementary. And there was some type of altercation. Bright Elementary School. Let me pull up the official article. There's a bunch of news articles on it now. It says Chicago mom and son jumped walking home from school. And it's pretty wild. Let me see if I can find a clip on YouTube that's maybe that I can play without having trouble. I don't know if they show the video here. Let's see.
Chicago's very own WGN.
Children were beaten by other kids.
Wow.
As parents in the South Deering community want consequences. Good afternoon, I'm Dina Bair.
I'm Patrick Ell. That attack was recorded and posted to social media. Winnie Dorch has been following the story all morning and has talked with those in.
I don't know what would happen, man. What would happen if a gang of kids came and jumped you and your child with you? Let's say it's one of your kids, and 10 or 15 kids come and jump you. I mean, do you have the right to start swapping some of these kids? Yo, like, what do you do? Do you just gonna let them beat the shit out of you? Can you get in trouble? I don't.
Demanding accountability, saying
Can you
the
shove
kids
them?
involved should be expelled. Now, I want to warn you, we will show you that video, but it may be too disturbing to watch, but it also explains why so many people are upset.
This is how we show up.
Chicago police escorted 33-year-old Korshonda Hatter into Orville T. Bright Public School Tuesday morning for a meeting with
Fox is talking about the pursuit.
A sea of supporters gathered around her, chanting. The Chicago mom is the focus of this video, seen millions of times on social media. She and her children were attacked by multiple other children Monday afternoon as they were walking home. WGN is not showing the full video as it may be too disturbing to watch. But here's what we will show you. You can see Hatter and her children walking as a group of elementary students followed and yelled at them. Next, you see the kids crowd around Hatter and her children, and that's when two of them started to punch them. Hatter was eventually thrown to the ground and jumped, as was her son.
They were literally waiting the way we walk home just to jump.
So this is great. Yeah, this is the clean version. So that's what I wanted to make sure I played. Whatever these news channels are using, even if the live stream gets demonetized, but whatever censored, blurred version they're using.
So now we waiting. Just to jump all of us. So I asked my kids to come to the next side of the street with me so they wouldn't get jumped. So we kept walking, they followed us all the way there. And then they still fought us.
Oh, that's the mother.
They fought my son, they hit my son first, all in his face.
Wow.
Then
Look at that, and the kid jumped.
And pulled my little baby hair.
Hatter and her 9-year-old son were taken to Trinity Hospital in serious condition after the attack. According to her, this isn't the first time her child has been bullied, and she's hoping this will be the last.
I'm trying to get justice for my son.
Absolutely.
And you deserve it.
I'm thinking about the victims. I'm thinking about these little children who I just saw. They're terrified. They're traumatized. And we're not accepting it.
Those who stood outside the school say
Some of those kids are probably right there standing with you. They need to just turn around. The kids are right there. The kids that did the jumping, they're right there. Half of these people are probably the parents of these kids.
Students have been terrorizing the community.
It's been an ongoing thing in this community, and the parents don't take accountability for nothing their kids do. If my kids was out here being messy, I'm gonna come out here and I'm gonna let it be known.
Oh shit! What I thought she was gonna say, like, was she gonna say punch somebody? I don't know. Yeah, so it was kind of a crazy story. I saw a little like earlier, kind of popping off a bit, and so somebody here on X claimed because the mother. I honestly, I thought the mother that was getting attacked. I thought maybe she was like on something, but somebody had posted and said that supposedly she has sickle cell. This person here posted the video on X. Maybe I'll do a live on just Rumble or something, react to it, but it says that they jumped a sickly mother with sickle cell and her 2 children. And yeah, there's something wrong with these kids, but maybe, you know, the apple doesn't fall from the tree that far, I guess. Maybe it's the parents too. You just have to wonder, like, why these kids running so rabid and wild like that. You know, I don't know. And then especially to attack the adult, because you would think, oh, okay, it's a mother. You know, like you would think the kids would kind of be like, oh, okay, somebody's parent. Let's at least present ourselves accordingly. But no. And this video, I don't know who recorded the video. I wonder if it was one of the kids. But yeah, the community is pissed off. A lot of people are unhappy. This person here live on the Lake Street did a full live stream of the community out there. People pissed off. And the cops came, I guess, to stop or make sure things don't get crazy.
Same birthday, that's what you're telling me? Scorpio twin. Yeah, thank you. She's so nice. Scorpio twin. It's today? Today? Mine's Thursday. Okay. Happy birthday. Man's today. We're here.
And with these kids too, man, I mean, I don't know, just in general, some of these kids, like you don't know what kind of weapons they have on them. With the true crime spiral that I've been going down and watching all these videos and some of these kids, even your own kids, man, you got to be careful with your own kids. You just don't know if they're starting to go through something. Because I saw a couple of stories where these kids were killing parents. Oh, he didn't let me play my Xbox. He told me to go get a job. He didn't want me dating this psycho whatever person. And then they go and stab you or shoot you while you're sleeping. Kids these days are just something else. Damn. Oklahoma 7-Eleven clerk fired after shooting man who tried to strangle her over $100 counterfeit bill. Damn. Stephanie Dillard had been working alone overnight for more than 2 years. He threatened me and said he was going to slice my head off, grabbed my hands around my neck, and pulled the gun out. Oh, that's when I pulled my gun out and shot him. Okay, all right.
He threatened me, said that he was going to slice my head off, and then that's when I tried to call the police. Realized he started throwing things at me. Came behind the counter. I tried to run off, but he grabbed his hands around my neck and pushed me out of the counter space. That's when I pulled out my gun and I shot him. Said that they were going to separate from employment because of a violation of policy. This was a situation where I felt like I was put in a corner between choosing between my job and my life, and I'm always going to choose my life because there's people that depend on me. I'm going home. You know, that's my goal. I need to be here for my kids. If I known that, you know, there's a potential where somebody could be for real in taking my life away, that I will do whatever it takes. You know, I hope that, you know, women see that and, you know, they'll do the same thing. You have the right to defend yourself.
Oh, some people, sometimes it doesn't seem like that. Oh, they cut off the feed. All right, let me do a little scan, see if there's anything else. I'm not surprised. I mean, thankfully we didn't use a notification for this live, but I'm not surprised. I like, you know, the chase just boom bop here and it's gone. Damn. Damn, this guy must have never watched Don't F With Cats. Apparently there was some New York rapper, or they're saying NYC wannabe rapper sacrificed cat to Satan in 6 social media stunt. And so apparently he posted on social media a dead cat and a sacrifice to the coroner. And he said, you should have heard the little bitch squeal, kind of like your mom. He made a post. So he posted this October 16 and vowed another live sacrifice. Damn, he said a live sacrifice? He's 26 years old. His name is David Mosley, who goes by the alias Church of Ububal, whatever that is. I will not approve a plea deal on the animal cruelty charge unless it's the maximum sentence on that charge. If you've never seen Don't F with Cats, it's so freaking good on Netflix. You should watch it. Oh, cops had to protect Mosley outside of the courtroom because there was an angry mob of people outside. People don't play around with the animals and stuff. Oh shoot, I don't want to show that really, but even though it's censored, I don't really want to show that. I think I came with a video. I was trying to show a video. Oh, here's the video. Is this the angry mob?
Coroner's office to officially identify that 13-year-old boy, and we're expecting to hear more information about that.
Okay, here's the video. This is the. Oh Jesus! I didn't know they were gonna have that there. My God, I'm gonna have to clip the video. They're pissed. They're pissed at this guy. Jesus, can I get this shit off the screen?
You said it yourself on video. Shame on you.
Yeah, they're pissed.
How dare you? I hope the judge locks you up.
Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
I hope the judge does the right thing and puts you away for a long time. Shame on you. You're gonna have an animal human being next. You piece of crap. And all the people that support you are crap. We're gonna make sure that the judge prosecutes.
I want to show that.
To the fullest extent of the law, you are a disgusting threat to society. Don't sleep. David Mosley, animal abuser. David Mosley, animal abuser. You're going to attack children next.
Well, that's the thing. Sometimes there's people too. That's only the beginning when they started doing this with animals, and that was part of the Don't F with Cats. It turns into something more. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but just turns crazier. It's not just about a cat, but it just progresses into some other wild, crazy shit. So, yeah, I'll just clip that out after the stream. I guess that's it. I just wanted to check in with you guys. We'll see what tomorrow brings. Thankfully, they didn't use any notifications. Apparently, there was an anti-Islam protest, too. I don't know what that is. Cam Higbee, I think, was out there live. Maybe the only person out there. Cam Higbee. He got off already. Just got off a little bit ago. Attacked at the anti-Islam protest in Dearborn. You can hear
We don't respect religion.
Hey, my phone cameras are broken. That officer, I was like, dude, you might want to start doing your job.
Word mandate. I hope I don't hear mandate from anybody because you are servants. You have been called to. You have 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
All right. Yeah, I guess that's it. I will catch you guys. I know Chief said in the chat that maybe there'll be another chase. That person, maybe they'll find him again. Maybe so. Who knows? Oh, Nick Shirley was there too. Okay. Oh, he got maced and jumped. Oh, wow. Jeez. Wow. Yeah, serial killer's childhood. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Good night. Bloop, 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 bloop. I just called out the mayor of Dearborn. Let me see. Dearborn. Dearborn. Oh, I heard about that too. Celeste. That guy David was named as a suspect now, finally. Wow.
I'm a journalist. I'm not a protester. This is my badge. Okay. Today on the streets of Dearborn, I was pepper sprayed, maced by protesters because I asked them simply why they were harassing and touching another individual who had stated repeatedly that he was only on their side of the street to talk to them and have a dialogue. My phone was smashed. You can see the broken camera right there. They stole $50 out of my pocket and they stole my microphone receiver. I went and I told one of your officers, badge number 3668, that this had happened. He told me there was nothing that could be done about it unless I went to the station. I told him, I can't go to the station. I'm working. I'm doing my job. He said, I'm working too. I said, yeah, and your job is to protect me and all of the people that are out here today. Okay? So we said that I could go into the station later. I told him, you're never going to catch the guy if I go into the station later. He's going to leave. He's dressed head to toe in black bloc. I filmed the whole thing, but he had a mask on his face. You'll never, ever get an opportunity to arrest that person ever again if you don't go and get him right now. He said, sir, I can't leave my post. 5 minutes later, I caught him in the parking lot on a personal phone call. Okay? Repeatedly today, I watched people that are in this room get attacked by other people that are in this room. I watched your officers not respond to those attacks repeatedly. Then I saw somebody who was in this group, which again, I'm a journalist. I'm just documenting what's going on, and I'm here to tell you what's going on. I saw somebody in this group get arrested. I asked the officers, habeas corpus, please articulate probable cause for arresting this person. They refused to. I asked name and badge number. They refused to give me their name and badge number as a member of the press with my badge clearly displayed. They would not tell me why they were arresting this person. They just did it. Okay? Yesterday, I was exploring Dearborn. I came here just to document this from Seattle as a journalist. Okay? I was exploring Dearborn. I walked up and down Michigan Avenue. There wasn't very many people out. Then we wanted to hear the call to prayer that we've heard so much about. So we went to a mosque. And at that mosque, I was followed by a drone. If I moved forward, the drone
I heard about that.
forward. If I went backwards, the drone went backwards. I went to a gas station, and that drone waited outside of the gas station, just above the door, for me to leave so it could begin following me again. I was followed by vehicles, and I was followed by individuals on foot. There was a lot of talk in here today about sexism. So I'd like to quote the Prophet Muhammad. Okay? One of my favorite quotes from the Prophet Muhammad.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
A woman's testimony is worth half that of a man's due to the deficiency of her mind. God created two sexes, one superior and one inferior. That's why your women wear hijabs, because they're inferior to men. That's why in Muslim countries they can't leave their homes without permission of a male guardian. Is my time up?
Oh shit.
You have 30 seconds. You had 30 seconds.
Oh, 30 seconds.
Yeah,
okay, great.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I think I shouldn't feel like a dhimmi in my country. That's what I feel like in Dearborn, Michigan. It doesn't feel like home.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Chase is back, they're saying? Let's take a look. Let's see. It's back. I don't know about that. Let me see. Check the news stations. Not on Fox. Pop scan, nothing. 37 minutes ago. Let me try the old link. No, nothing here.
Seen the police officer go up there, and they went to detain him, and he came back down here, cut through
DTLA.
as he was kind of running, and then they went down, made the U cut in there, and then they emptied it. It sounded like a clip.
Police said the man who was shot had also driven his car into another car, injuring that driver.
Yeah.
Meantime, the investigation into Chino Hills explosion at a house is
I don't see nothing.
underway. And with crews now clearing the area, we are getting our first look at the damage.
CBS. I'm on CBS right now.
And as the family tries to recover, neighbors are stepping up to help support them. NBC4's Amber Frias live from Chino Hills with more for us tonight. Amber?
Hey, Colleen. Well, just about 2 hours ago, we heard from the mother who lived in this home. She tells us her 18-year-old daughter and her daughter's boyfriend are both in the hospital intubated. She says she has 2 other kids also in the hospital, slowly recovering. And out here, the destruction is hard to take in, but it goes far beyond just the home where the explosion happened. There's debris all over the neighborhood. Several other homes also have damage, and occasionally we can still smell gas in the air. But the community tells us they're not letting those stop them. They're doing what they can to come together for this family. Tonight, a Chino Hills neighborhood is facing the aftermath of a violent home explosion. And for the first time, we're seeing just how powerful the blast was. An explosion so strong,
Yeah, I don't see no chase, guys.
Across the street,
Nothing.
landing right here in this neighbor's front yard. And really, the effects or the destruction is so staggering up close. I want to show you where it all happened. Right here in this area. That's where the garage for this home used to be at. And you can see it's been flattened to the ground. Now, there's a lot of debris out here, a lot of personal items from inside the home that are now scattered all over the yard. We see shoes, we see kids' toys. The force of the explosion didn't end here. Other neighbors are also telling us their homes suffered some damage.
The windows are broken. There is some wall damage on the outside.
The explosion happened just before 4 p.m. on Sunday at a home on Sierra Drive in Chino Hills. The San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department says a possible gas leak ignited the fire. In video shared with NBC4, you can hear screams in the moments after the blast.
Oh my God, it was like some terrorist. I would have thought it was a terrorist attack.
Including young children were injured. Their mother tells us 4 of them are still in the hospital. An 18-year-old and her boyfriend, both intubated, and 2 others who are slowly recovering.
I hope those kids get taken care of, and, you know, my concern is those kids.
Yeah, I can't do the gas stuff, man. Fuck that. I'm going to stick to electric. I don't even want a propane tank next to me. I'm good, man. Fuck that. I've seen too much of this crazy stuff.
I really need the situation, and unfortunately, it happens to them, but it could be so any of us, and well, thank God. Well, there's good people. We gotta help, each other.
We met Julio Mendoza at one of 2 donation drop-off boxes set up at Los Serranos Market in Chino Hills.
They've been donating clothes, food.
A family left with nothing, now receiving help from all sides. 16 homes in the area were evacuated after the explosion. One neighbor told us SoCal Gas was covering their hotel stay through tomorrow night. Now, we also reached out to the city to see if they were offering
that could happen. That's true, buddy.
To those people here who have been impacted. But
all right, pimps. Have a good night. Unless something crazy happens tonight. Have a good night. All right, take care. Peace. Bye-bye. 10 minutes later, we're back.
Inside the gallon. My idea of okay.
I actually like this water. This crystal geyser water. They say you found brown fungus inside of this shit. Come on.
Okay, so we picked up this gallon of water, this crystal geyser gallon water, at the local Dollar Tree, and there is a brown shadow inside the gallon, as you can see, and it's
just the reflection.
Around,
the plastic's bending,
and it's still closed. We haven't opened the gallon
yet. What the hell is that?
My gosh, it is at least, to say the least, disgusting. So my daughter gave me the idea to open it, pour it out, to probably have a better idea of what it is, but I don't think we'll even know what it is. I just know the crystal geyser people are doing something wrong in their process. Their bottling process, that this got inside the water. Can I go? All right. Okay, let's pour it out. Is it going? You, it is. It just passed through. Look, it did. Look.
Oh yeah, what is that stuff?
I thought it was gonna come out as a huge big blob, but it didn't. It just looks like what? I don't know. Fungus? I have no idea what it is. Definitely crystal geyser. Something wrong
shit.
to adjust there.
It's fine. It's no worries. It's been sanitized. Amazing. There was one guy, I forgot. Oh, I was talking to this one guy. He said he drinks out of the sink. Barber guy. I forgot. He said he stopped, though. I forgot why. I thought he said he stopped. I forgot why, but yeah, that's crazy, man. You have to start checking all the water, I guess, every time you drink. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Like, what kind of titles and stuff is this? Florida man accused of murdering suicidal UK woman he met on fetish site who traveled to the US seeking a violent death. Wow. So this chick just had a fetish about getting killed and being whatever. The Florida man arrested after he allegedly beat and murdered her. Wow, this is just insane. All the way out from the UK. There really is somebody for everybody. Sonia XLB, 32, was found dead in a shallow grave deep. I don't want to hear about any of these guys talking about they can't find a girlfriend. This is bullshit. You guys need to get up and do something with your life. Even this guy found somebody. Sonia XLB was found dead in a shallow grave in the woods in Marion County, Florida, on October 17, 1 week after she arrived in the U.S., according to the investigation. Wow, dude. I guess mental health, or is this just some people just... Because there's people, too, that have a fetish about having their being amputated. Some people just get turned on. I want to cut my legs off. I want to cut my arms off, and it turns me on and shit. There was a doctor that had a fetish like that. And he had went into a bathtub and put his legs in the bathtub until it was completely... Or dry ice. He put dry ice. He made up some bullshit story. They believed him. They amputated his legs. And then... he eventually got caught because there was this guy that there was like this fetish site for people that are into amputated, like amputation. And there was like this underground guy that would do some of these amputations for some of these people. And so there was like this site where the guy would post pictures and videos and you had to pay almost like an OnlyFans, but except for amputations. And I think there was even some live streams or something, but the guy for the website got busted. And then the doctor that was into the amputations that had his legs amputated, he became friends with the site owner before it was busted. And he told him, like, oh, I lied and made all this shit up. And so they investigated the doctor and he got arrested too. So there's people into all kinds of stuff. The craziest things you can imagine. People turned on to have their body parts cut off. So her disappearance was first reported by her longtime partner, Stevie. So she even had somebody that she was with, according to a post shared on his Instagram. Damn. And the person's name is Violent Artist? What the? UK Violent Artist. And she's into violence or something. And she likes it. What? So he reports her missing. Stevie assured that XLB was loved and alluded to her struggles with her mental health. We believe she has arranged to meet someone there and has got herself into an extremely vulnerable situation. That's all I can really say on that. I need her back so bad I'm lost without her and our cat Meryl. UK officials echoed Stevie's warnings and told Florida law enforcement that they believe she traveled to Florida to meet with this guy. That's crazy. Who would give her a violent death? 53-year-old Dwayne Hall. Holy moly. I mean, this is just... Wow. They met on a fetish website around 2 years ago. Hall primed himself as the struggling woman's mentor and claimed that he wanted to help her He picked her up in Gainesville Regional Airport on October 10th. He took her to an Airbnb on Northwest 122nd Terrace in Reddick, Florida. There, the pair hunkered down for an unspecified period of time. Hall allegedly had sex with her multiple times and recorded the video that he later deleted. Police were able to recover the video, which they said showed her covered in bruises. When Hall asked her why she was there, she said it was because I'm an awful person. What? Explicitly covered in bruises. Okay, so they were able to cover a video where she was covered in bruises. When Hall asked her why she was there, Exelby said it was because I'm an awful person. Maybe she hated herself or something. According to the video, I've crushed everyone who ever loves me, she said. Hall badgered Exelby to consent to being harmed. Detectives who viewed the video described Exelby as hesitant and visibly upset, even as she nodded affirmatively. I wonder if she, in the moments, if she had some type of regret or something, or I don't know, in her last moments, did she regret doing this? On October 11th, just one day after landing, police say Exelby messaged a friend over Discord and explained that she was having doubts as Hall dragged out her pain. You see, doubts. Maybe she didn't think this guy was really about it. Maybe he was just supposed to be some type of, like, maybe she thought some type of BDSM that maybe he wasn't going to go all the way. This guy was exactly about that. She met the person that was really serious about it. He made it clear there was no way out unless I shoot him. I was questioning it last night. I thought he'd do it quick and not give me my mind time to stew. Investigators asserted that Exelby's plea showed that Hall was controlling her and that she was afraid and had made a mistake. When authorities unearthed Exelby's abandoned corpse, they found a label for a shovel that matched the brand Hall purchased shortly before going to the airport. The same shovel was later found in Hall's garage and still had traces of her DNA. Before Hall apprehended by authorities, he mailed a package to a friend in Ohio that contained a knife that tested positive for blood. An autopsy later determined that she was fatally stabbed 4 times. That's insane, dude. That's insane. Poor woman, you know. I don't know what kind of mental health struggles she was going, you know, but at the same time, too, it's like, you know, they say be careful what you wish for. And I guess for some reason, she thought this was, yeah, okay, I saw what ID just said, the same thing. ID, be careful what you wish for, because there really is some people out there that are really gonna go through it. And she just happened to run into somebody that's really into that shit. A deranged person. Has she run into somebody else that maybe was into some type of BDSM or a little bit extreme stuff? They probably wouldn't have gone to the level of murdering. And maybe she would have had a chance to second guess, and maybe the person wouldn't have actually killed her. She ran into an actual killer. I wonder if this guy's murdered before. And maybe he thought he had some type of consent, even though they're saying now on video it looks like she was hesitating. You know, maybe his attorneys are going to try to argue that this is what she wanted or something. Doesn't make it right, but that is a crazy ass story, man. Some people are just so in their heads that when the time actually comes and they're right in the moment and when it's about to happen, it's like, oh shit, what the F was I thinking? What? I don't want this. Wow. And I mean, she made an effort. She flew from one country to another. You know, like she really, I guess, thought she wanted it until the moment actually came. Or they're trying to say he coerced her too, I guess. Saying she was vulnerable. She was 32 years old. That's going to be an interesting case, I guess, for a trial. Too bad for the family. That's sad. Yeah, some people are actually going to go ahead and fucking do it. Kill me. I want to be killed. It's my fantasy. Some people might actually go ahead and do it for free and throw away their lives. All right, guys. Well, now I guess now this time, the 20th time, I'm out of here. I guess now I'm out of here. Have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Unless something happens tonight, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right. Peace.